All rise. Support court with Judge Vanda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1056, Hannigan case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Ms. Hennigan, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, my ex-husband, since last year, doesn't come and get our children, doesn't take care of them, and he is just in and out of their lives, and I'm tired of it.
Okay. How many children do you all have?
We have 2 children.
All right. You said ex-husband. So how long have you all been divorced?
We've been divorced for a year because he decided to step outside of our marriage and have another child.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Neither was I.
All right. So he has an outside child. How old is that child?
All right, everyone. Get ready because this case is about to take a dramatic turn. The video kicks off with Judge Vanda B calling the court to order, and Miss Hennigan steps forward to explain her situation. She's been divorced for a year now, and her ex-husband has completely disappeared from the lives of their 2 children. To make matters worse, he's gone on to have a child with someone else while still married to her. Miss Hennigan is clearly fed up and is here to ensure her kids get the financial support they deserve. The judge jumps right into the details, asking about the ex-husband's income, $120,000 a year from his mechanic shop, and whether he's provided any support since the divorce. Spoiler, he hasn't. It's shaping up to be a classic child support showdown, and the tension is building fast. Miss Hennigan's frustration is evident, and it's clear she's reached her limit.
He ought to be about 1.
Okay. Do you know where he works?
Yes, he owns his own mechanic shop.
All right. Do you know how much he makes?
I do. He makes about $120 a year.
Okay. Does he do anything financially to support the children?
Not really. He did while we were married, but since we've been divorced, no.
Okay. And you said he doesn't pick them up or anything like that?
Every once in a blue moon.
All right. All right. Do you pay health insurance or does he pay health insurance?
I pay for everything.
Okay. How much is the health insurance?
About $326 a month.
And that's for the children only, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. So let's take a look here. I see that he did not show up for court today. All right, I noticed he was served to be here today, looking at the documents that are before me.
Now this is where things really take a turn. The judge realizes that the ex-husband didn't bother showing up to court, even though he was properly served. Big mistake, because she's not letting him off easy. The judge proceeds with the case, using Miss Hennigan's testimony, and starts doing the math. With an annual income of $120,000, the ex-husband's monthly net income comes to $7,074.25. The judge takes into account his 3 children, 2 with Miss Hennigan and 1 from another relationship, and works out his monthly child support obligation. That's $1,160 for the 2 kids plus half of the health insurance cost, which is $163, bringing the total to $1,869 per month. The judge is all business, showing no signs of backing down. She's methodical, precise, and makes it clear that the ex-husband's financial responsibility is not up for debate.
You haven't talked to him at all?
I have not.
Okay, did he say he wasn't coming to court today?
I have not talked to him,
Okay.
literally, in a couple of months.
Okay, well, good thing about it is that I can continue to move forward and place him on child support today because he was served to be here. And he's technically on notice, so we're going to go ahead and move forward based on the testimony that you gave, okay? So, at $120,000 a year, that's what you said he makes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have his gross at $10,000 a month. That would bring his net to...
The judge concludes the proceedings by confirming the child support amount and asking Miss Hennigan if she has any additional requests. Grateful, she acknowledges the decision, and the judge formally dismisses the case. But here's the twist. Her ex-husband's absence says it all. He had the opportunity to defend himself or negotiate, yet he chose not to appear. Now he's responsible for nearly $1,900 a month, with no one to blame but himself. The judge's firm stance serves as a clear reminder that the court takes child support matters seriously. As Miss Hennigan leaves the courtroom feeling relieved, one can't help but wonder how her ex-husband will react upon hearing the verdict.
$7,584.25. And you say you all have 2 children and he has 1 outside child, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so giving him credit for that other child, that brings his child support to about $1,706. You said health insurance is $326 for the children?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to reimburse half of that to you, so that $163 plus $1,706 brings his monthly child support amount to $1,869 per month. Is there anything further you needed?
No, thank you.
Are you okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
After the case, Judge Vonda Bailey breaks it all down, emphasizing a key lesson: always show up to court when you're served. Even if the outcome remains the same, being present gives you a chance to share your side of the story. In this instance, the ex-husband's absence left the judge with only Miss Hennigan's testimony to consider, which didn't work in his favor. Judge Bailey also stresses the importance of financial responsibility when it comes to supporting children. She explains that the court's main priority is the children's well-being, and parents have both a legal and moral duty to provide for them. It's a straightforward, yet crucial lesson for anyone facing child support matters, and Judge Bailey delivers it with her trademark mix of authority and compassion.
Hi guys, it's me, Judge Vonda B. I wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Hennigan case. Well, mom was bringing dad to court. She wanted him to pay child support for the children. Well, what did you notice that was interesting about this case? Dad did not show up for court. Remember guys, always show up to court when you are served. It may not necessarily change the outcome of the case, but it definitely gives you an opportunity to be heard. Mom testified to the amount of income to her knowledge that dad made from his mechanic shop. His child support was based.
Case perfectly illustrates the consequences of a parent trying to shirk their responsibilities. By skipping court, the ex-husband not only lost his chance to share his side of the story, but also ended up with a substantial child support obligation. Meanwhile, Miss Hennigan stood firm and advocated for her children's rights. The judge's ruling was both fair and justified, serving as a powerful reminder that the court system exists to protect the most vulnerable, our children. Whether you're a parent seeking support or one being asked to provide it, this case highlights the importance of showing up and taking responsibility. This case serves as a wake-up call to take these matters seriously. As Judge Bailey wisely pointed out, showing up to court is always the best decision. Don't let your absence make a stronger statement than your actions.